I was fighting some demons. In the field, bitch, I'm deep in.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Gorgeously Real TV for another video. If you have already been subscribed to the channel, then you already know what the deal is. And if you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, the like button, and leave your comment. As well as, my OG subscribers. I want you to do the same. Like, comment, and share the video. Whatever you guys want to do. Because I just want y'all to feel like y'all can interact on here. As long as there's no disrespect, we're all good. But I hope y'all are having a great Tuesday. My Tuesday is okay. I got to pick up my medication today. So that's a worry that is now, off of my chest, which I'm happy about. September was ridiculous for me. So now I got to work on trying to get my pain controlled and just, trying to push myself as far as I can to accomplish everything that I want to accomplish. But as I said, welcome back to Realist Nation, Gorgeously Real TV. I am your host, Kiara, but you can call me Gorgeously Real, okay? Let's just do that. So before I get into the video, I want to repeat again, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, and leave your comments. I like to interact with you guys. I like to hear what you guys have to say, and y'all have been so respectful and so supportive. I am just so grateful for y'all because I've been doing YouTube since about 2012. And now I'm deciding to take it serious because I want to see how far I can go. So it's not about being monetized because I am not monetized right now. I just want to see how far I can go because it seems like we have a shortage of real YouTubers. They start off fine. And then all of a sudden when they start getting them checks in, oh, it's a whole different ballgame. You don't have to worry about that with me at all. That is why the channel is called Gorgeously Real TV, okay? We're going to put emphasis on real. I don't do that flip-flop, switching crazy stuff. Like, I'm not about that. So, no worries here. Anyway, let's get into the video. I hope you guys like the new intro as well. If you do like the new intro, please leave me a comment because I really want to know if you guys like it. It's a little bit shorter than the other intro, which was XXXTentacion's song, Whoa. That's where that's from. And the new intro is Envy Me by Cowboy. So, hope you like it. I found that song by watching Dove Smash, and now I love it. Anyway, I know I've said twice, let's get into the video, but let's go ahead and get into the video. This video will be about Joshua Brown, okay? The key witness that was murdered in the Botham, is it Jean or John case? It's one of the two. I have Haitian friends. I don't even know why I don't know how to pronounce that, but I don't. I have a lot of friends that are Haitian, from the islands, things like that. And I still don't know how to pronounce it. So bear with me on that part because I really didn't put too much focus into the how to pronounce it as I should. Okay? So basically, if you already don't know, Joshua Brown, the key witness, was murdered Friday. He was murdered in a parking lot in an apartment complex. Here we go. Stop. Hey, just to be real, don't freaking message me while I'm doing a video because you just knocked my... Don't do that. All right? Just don't do that. Back to what I was saying. Joshua Brown was found murdered in a parking lot. He had multiple gunshots to his lower body. Okay, and this is 10 days after he testified in that case. All right, so we already know where this is coming from. But my thing is, why murder him after he's testified? This is not okay. I don't feel like they do enough to protect these witnesses because I have a younger brother that was a witness to testify. And guess what happened? He got murdered 2 days before the case, okay? They were not trying to let him talk. We were teenagers at that time. So, RIP to the both of them. But we know where this is coming from. I don't even believe this has anything to do with people who may have had it out for him, y'all know I feel like this came from a higher position. He was already fearing for his life because of him being about to testify in this case. And he told them that he was very, very concerned about putting himself out there like that, because he could, anyone who wanted to harm him, he'd be exposed to that. And then, of course, people would look at him like a snitch. He was already fearing for his life. So I feel like they don't take that serious, because this is not the first time this has happened where a witness gets murdered. This is the first time I've ever heard of them being murdered after testifying. So I will be honest about that. But this is just incredibly sad. Really, really sad. I was going to talk about Botham in the video, but it's just like Joshua, that I know him. Okay? So that really just took me real far back. Like, he was born in Jacksonville, Florida, which is where I'm from and where I live. And then I'm guessing he went and moved to Dallas, Texas, because I know he has a degree in science from a college here in Florida. So I don't know when he moved or anything like that. I'm not aware. But it's just heartbreaking, because I know so many people that I've come up with who got senselessly murdered. And this is another one that didn't have to happen. This could have been prevented. So I don't understand. Like, they say the thugs are the worst, but I feel like, you know what? I don't even think I'm going to go into that. But, or at least not yet. We'll save that for another video. Let me go to his Instagram, which, my bad, I meant to go to his Instagram when I first started. Let's go to his Instagram, or an Instagram that was made in memory of him, because I don't think this is his actual Instagram. I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, because I'm pretty sure half of you have already heard about his murder through other YouTubers or the news. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. And the sad part about it is, I intended to make a video on Friday. I could have been one of the first. But with me being in so much pain and everything, I was like, you know what? I'll just wait until I get my medication. Then I'll start working and putting these videos out, because I have so many topics and so much that I've written down as far as notes about certain cases, and I just haven't had a chance to make a video for it. So I just want to know, do you guys like this method, or do you want me to try a different method or something as far as how we're doing it now? Because once my tooth is fixed, I'm going back to being in front of the camera. That's why you don't see me in front of the camera anymore, because it's very embarrassing. But back to Joshua, who was 28 years old. I believe he had a son, and he had, like I said, a degree in science. So very educated young man. Very educated, that just happened to be in the vicinity of where this murder was occurring, because I thought it was at least 2 to 3 witnesses. I didn't get to watch the court case or anything like that, because I don't like to expose myself to things like that. I watch what I let in my energy. Like, I don't have time for that. I have to pay attention to everything. So, like I was saying, this is just too common, and it's getting out of hand. Like, this man, he had things going for himself. And then if it wasn't for this case, would he still be alive right now? Honestly. Because this is it just happens too much. And then why after he testifies? If she ends up appealing this case and then gets approved, you remember that I said it first, okay? You heard it here first. Because without a key witness, how is that going to go now? Like, how is it going to go? What happened to the other 2 witnesses? Where are they? Did they testify? If you saw the case, or if you saw, the court thing, let me know in the comments, because I didn't watch it. I really didn't. I've just been seeing little clips of everything, and didn't even know Joshua Brown was going to be involved in this until I saw it on YouTube. And I'm like, wait a minute, I know this guy. Like, hold on. I know him. I don't know. This is just, I don't want to make this video too long. I don't want to be repetitive. I don't want to drag it out. But this is sad, and it needs to stop. Is it ever going to stop? because as far as what the Bible says, it's going to get worse. And it has been getting worse. Like if you look at murders and all that from the time that we were kids until adults, it's ridiculous now. You're not even safe in your own house. You're not safe. And I wish he would have had someone with him, you know, since he feared for his life. I wish he would have just kept someone around him, you know, while all this was going on. Because obviously he had to have been being followed by somebody. They had an issue with the case. And I feel like those tears, everyone keeps saying those tears came from him feeling emotional about Botham. But I really feel like those tears came from him knowing, like, okay, I'm putting myself at risk here. I could lose my life. Maybe he was, you know, sad about Botham because he said he was so used to hearing him sing and all of that stuff. He could hear him clearly. Maybe that was the case, but I still feel like this man knew, like, oh my gosh, I just, like, screwed myself. Because he really did not want to testify. He was very reluctant about it. So I wish he would have just followed his first mind. He was shot previously in a club or leaving a club. He was shot, it shot him in the foot, and then he was always worried that that person would come back and finish him off. So I don't know if it has something to do with that person or if it has something to do with this court case, but I just don't feel like this man should be dead right now. What is going on to where you're doing the right thing and you die for it? That is not how these things are supposed to go. This is why people be like, oh no, no snitching, you know, team no snitching. I used to not understand it, but now that I've been sitting here learning about everything with the witnesses and even with, you know, my younger brother dying from it, I've realized, okay, now I see why they don't want to put themselves out there like that, because they don't want to lose their life over testifying for someone, because he's gone. It's no way he's coming back. My condolences go to his girlfriend, baby mama, his family, his friends, anyone who knew him. My heart really goes out to you. And to Joshua, I will pray that your transition was as peaceful as possible. And I'm going to make sure I light candles and everything for you. And I'm just so sorry that this happened to you, because you didn't deserve it. You did not deserve it. I understand that we all have a time that we got to leave this earth. But sometimes it's sped up by ignorance, by other people, because to sit here and murder someone for testifying, in my eyes, you're ignorant. He was doing the right thing. Y'all always screaming, do the right thing, and then as soon as someone does it, they die. But you seem to say that you don't understand why, why all these unsolved murders and what? This is why. This is prime example why we have so many unsolved murders. Because people don't want to die over this. They don't want to. They don't have to. It shouldn't be happening, but it is. And this is the reality of it. People, once they feel like you're a snitch, oh, it's over for you. You're done. You are done. Like, they're going to make sure they're going to make things hard for you, or you're going to die. He didn't deserve that, because now his son has to grow up without a father. We have enough children growing up without fathers. I am tired of all of this, and I try to stay away from controversy on my channel, but I can't sit here and be quiet and ignore what needs to be said. I'm not doing these YouTube videos for money. I'm not doing this just to be like, oh, hey, look at me. No, I'm doing it because it matters, and I'm trying to say the things that other YouTubers don't want to say, because they don't want to lose their check. When it comes to the point where you're more concerned with money than you are doing the right thing, you're spiritually dead to me, and you're morally bankrupt. I would not ever sit there and change how I do things on my channel for money. It's just not going to happen like that. It shouldn't. We have too many people who are always do the right thing. Oh my God, you're running your mouth. But then you don't even realize that these people are jeopardizing themselves, and people are dying over this. It's not as simple as that. It's not black and white. It's not, When I say black and white, I'm not even talking about race. I'm saying, like, you know how someone will say it's either black or white, there is no gray. It's either straightforward. There is no in between, basically, is what I am saying. Because I don't see no one else sitting here. All the people that run their mouth, how many cases have you went and testified on? Because all of us have lost somebody. All of us, especially to gun violence. So when did you testify? Did you put yourself in that situation? You didn't, right? That's why you have the mouth to talk as if, oh, I would do this, I would do that. You don't know what you're going to do until you're in that situation. You don't know. Stop speaking on things that you don't know. I cannot stand that about YouTube. I can't stand it. Y'all get on here and y'all act like y'all judge and jury, and you're not. You're not. Do the right thing. Take your own advice. Stop sitting here doing videos for money. Y'all get on my nerve. I've unsubscribed to half of you. I'm not on here to do pranks. I'm not on here to, oh, let's do a mukbang. I'm not doing all of that. This is to be real and to get what needs to be out there, out there. And this man should not have lost his life for doing the right thing. He just shouldn't. He shouldn't. This upsets me. Two black men are gone because of one situation. 2 black men. They're gone. They're not coming back anymore. Their existence is over with. The only thing there is to have left are memories. That's it. 2 black men. I am tired of seeing my black men leave this earth for no reason. I'm tired of seeing my black men on the corner. And I'm tired of seeing my black men just wanting to be thugs and gangsters. Want to portray that lifestyle. I want to see black men go do legit stuff and stop making excuses for yourself. Because there's no excuse. Botham was very educated and so was Joshua. And these 2 men are gone. 2 men that could have pushed our community further. Now we're taking a million steps back because of how many people we are losing. We lost Nipsey. We've lost Tupac. We've lost X. We've lost Joshua. We've lost Botham. What else? What else? It's like every time we have black men that want to do the right thing and want to get their community together, unite them, they're gone. They died. And then we have these little black men out here, or I don't even know what to call you, because I'm not interested in thugs and gangsters. I'm going to tell you right now, half of those people that are in that lifestyle don't want to be in that lifestyle. They're either in it by affiliation, or 9 times out of 10, that's all they know because of how hard their life was. It doesn't mean that they can't change, because I have several friends who have changed a whole lot from who they used to be. They used to be street dudes, and now they're completely legal. So it's possible when you stop making excuses for yourself. So I give Joshua all the props in the world. I give Botham all the props in the world for being real men and doing what they needed to do. And not sitting here saying, oh, well, I'm black, so the world is against me. Oh, I'm black, so I can't do this, I can't do that. You can't do it because you don't want to do it. It has nothing to do with your skin color. Stop. Stop it. That's like me walking around, I can't do it because I got sickle cell. Oh my gosh, sickle cell. No, it's not an excuse for me. It hurts, yes. Can I fight through it? Yes. Will I fight through it? Hell yes. I am over it, man. When is the outrage going to start? It's not just about Joshua dying. This is something that just needs to come to an end. And I'm tired of you YouTubers who just do stuff just for attention, just for money. Why are you doing that? All money ain't good money, sweetie. The way you make it, you're going to lose it pretty fast. I've learned that as a child. All money is not good money. Same thing with drug dealers. Yeah, that money is going to fly out fast. And all a drug dealer has at the end of the day is what? A grave or a cell. But these are 2 educated men who did not deserve to die the way they died. One case, we've lost 2 black men. Now, I'm probably just going to stop this video because I'm really irritated about this whole situation. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, but I don't think this was anything having to do with thugs. I just think this was someone trying to stop him from testifying again. They knew if they took the key witness out, the case can go another direction. She can make an appeal, and now that there's no key witness, it can get approved. We don't need that, man. You have to pay for what you did. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. It's just that simple, man. And I've even heard that, Botham knew Amber, that they actually had a relationship, and she was pregnant with his son or something and had an abortion, and that was when he broke up with her. So they do have history. Because when I looked at that hug between his brother and Amber, I'm like, that's not a hug of two people that are complete strangers. That looked like a hug of two people who knew each other. Okay? Like, it just didn't make sense to me. So while we're all sitting here thinking, oh, she just got into the wrong apartment and just shot him out of fear, what if it's something completely deeper than that? What if it's more to it than that? I commend his brother on being forgiving, and that is a lesson that we can all learn. We can learn a lot of lessons from this. From Joshua, we can learn to do the right thing. From Brent, we can learn forgiveness is what you need to move forward. Okay? Move forward. Because I have a whole lot of trouble with forgiving and holding grudges. And it doesn't do anything but eat away at you and make you sick. That's all it does. Let it go. Let it go. Like, Botham he's not coming back. Joshua's not coming back. So harboring that negativity and all of that, it's not going to get us nowhere. So I do commend his brother for what he did. And from Botham, we learned that you can be completely just minding your own business in your own house and still get murdered. This man was an educated man. This shouldn't have went down like this. It's not right. And I don't feel right about it. I have a whole lot of things that I want to say, but this video is already like 22, almost 23 minutes long. So what I'm going to do is go over my notes, and we're going to start with Botham, okay? I'm going to give you a little background information now. He was born in St. Lucia. He was 26. We all know he died September the 6th, 2018 in Dallas, Texas. Murdered by Amber Geiger. Because she supposedly mistook. And how does that even happen? How do you mistake? How do you do that? How do you not know that that's not your apartment? When I go to different people's houses, they have a certain scent, certain decor. You cannot tell me this lady walked in this man's apartment and, oh, she didn't realize it's not her decor, and oh, my house doesn't smell the way it usually smells as far as air fresheners or whatever you use. You knew that wasn't your house. Don't play these type of games. What else do I want to say? The whole her getting 10 years is BS. Because let's say if that was anybody else, would they have gotten 10 years? No, you would have probably gotten life or the death penalty. You wouldn't have got no 10 years. And if she gets that appealed, it's possible she could walk. Do you not realize that? She could walk. There is no key witness anymore. Joshua was 28. He was born in Jacksonville, Florida. He got his degree in Florida, a degree in science at that. So you know he had to be top-notch educated. Very, very smart. Very intellectual. And I'm guessing at some point he moved to Dallas, Texas, since he was the neighbor to Botham, which I found so eerie that they both have passed away from the same thing, which is being shot. They were neighbors. That's freaky. Basically, I think I've covered everything. He was either murdered either October the 4th or the 5th. So correct me if I am wrong. I tried to make sure I had all of my research together. But if I am off about anything in this video, please do not hesitate to correct me, okay? Don't hesitate. I haven't really been keeping up with the case. Like I said, I wasn't doing that. The only reason that I'm doing this is because of Joshua. He deserves it. He deserves recognition. So I don't understand, because it's a lot of conflicting things about where Joshua was shot. Some people say that he was shot in his lower body multiple times. And then you got some people saying that he was shot in the mouth and the chest at close range while exiting his vehicle. So I'm not sure which is the accurate one, because I wasn't there. But that is what, when I was doing my research, I noticed that it was conflicting narratives on where he was shot. Whoever shot him, they know they shot to kill. And I honestly think that has to be someone professional as well. Because if you know how to shoot a gun, you know how to shoot someone in the right spots to cause them to die. And you know how to shoot someone where you do not cause them to die, but you injure them. But with this, I feel like this came from a higher up. This was not a thug that was just beefing with Josh. I don't think it was that. I don't think it was the person that shot him in the foot in the club, and then when he got shot in the foot, his close friend at that time had passed away because he was shot too that night. They haven't gotten any suspects, obviously. Like, hopefully we do, but I don't forgot what it's called. I think a patsy or something. Like, well, they'll go get a person, and the person probably didn't have nothing to do with it, but they will put it on that person. So let's pray that we don't get a patsy. We need the right people in jail for this man's murder. Okay? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Witnesses said that they saw a silver 4-door sedan leaving the complex quickly. They do not know the motive of Joshua being shot. They are saying that him testifying probably didn't have anything to do with his murder. So now they're trying to introduce the narrative of, yeah, he got shot in the foot in a club, and so he was fearing that that person was going to come back and kill him. Well, I think he was more so scared of testifying because he knew how snitches get dealt with. Y'all always say snitches get stitches, but it seems like they get murdered. They don't just get stitches. They don't exist anymore. If it was just that, he'd still be here on this earth, still in this realm. He's not on this earth anymore. Why? Because of ignorance. Because of fear. Because someone wanted to shut him up. Someone wanted to silence him. And they did. They succeeded at that. But you know what? He already testified. Therefore, that is already, the seed has already been planted. So just because you murdered him, remember that he already testified. Okay? So we'll see how this case goes. She's already been sentenced for Botham's murder, 10 years, which is BS, because I thought when you murder someone, it's like 25 to life. So I don't understand how she just got 10 years. I don't understand that. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll see if they find anyone, if they find any suspects. We'll see if that happens. And I'll update you guys when I can. I have a lot of videos that I want to do, so I might drop another video later today. Okay, because I want to give my meds sometimes to work because I'm trying to get out of this crisis. I don't want to go to the hospital at all. So I'm going to stop it here and get some rest and everything. And possibly, if I do a video later today, it would be on Khalif Browder or George Steiny. Tell me in the comments which one you want to hear next. Khalif Browder or George Steiny Jr. All right? So, love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope it's not too long. I hope it's not repetitive. If it is, I apologize and I'll work on that. But I'm very passionate, and when I'm passionate about something, you're going to get a long video. All right? If you want videos that are 10 minutes and all of that, then this is not the channel for you. This is not the channel for you, because I will not tell you that my videos will be short all the time. because if I want to talk about it, it's going to be talked about in full so that I can make sure that you get my point. So I hope that y'all understand the point that I was trying to make in this video. I hope that was clear to you. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching this video. And if you want to support the channel, my Cash App is Gorgeously Real. And if you send anything through the Cash App, please make sure that you put what you sent it for in the little box that it has. Make sure you do that, and please make sure you tell me your actual name so I can shout you out in the next video. Okay, so like I said, tell me the next thing you want me to talk about, Khalif Browder or Tekashi or George Steiny, whoever, whatever you guys want me to look into, you can send it to my Instagram or my Facebook, or you can put it in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to, share this video. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, and y'all have a blessed rest of your Tuesday.